Hello, everybody. My name's Robin O'Neill. You're listening to me reading stuff on iTunes and or Podomatic. How is everybody? Who got vasectomies for me? Nice. I didn't get any receipts from people who got their vasectomies this week, but a lot of people seemed interested. A lot of people feel like I've freed them up to go ahead and get their vasectomies, which was the goal. Honestly, there was no goal. I don't know where that came from. I am a fan of vasectomies, but I didn't plan on encouraging all of you guys to go get one. Anyway, I'm still here in Wichita, Kansas, working at Harvester Arts. We have an opening tomorrow night, so if you're listening in Kansas, you can come by Harvester Arts from 7 to 10. I think those are the hours, and you can see this enormous seascape I've made with about 500 to 600 people. We have around 700, a little bit more than that, entries, different drawings that everyone drew water, and now we're putting it together, hopefully in a sophisticated way, making it look like a gorgeous seascape. So that's tomorrow night, and I would love to see a lot of you Kansas folks or anyone in surrounding areas come on out to that opening. I will not be performing vasectomies on people. That was only a rumor, so don't expect that to happen. I heard there's going to be a chimenea in the back from the great artist here in town, Mike Miller, which I am really excited about because I'm an enormous pyromaniac, and Mike did a chimenea during my art talk that night last week, and I didn't get to sit out there and just stare at it. So if you come to the opening, I will be just staring into the fire, wanting to light everything else on fire, because that's what it is to be a pyromaniac since you were a little kid. I have scars all over my right hand from when I used to blow up black cats in my hands because I was so obsessed with blowing up fireworks and stuff when I was little. I'm really glad I didn't burn. I almost burned down the house a couple of times, but I'm good. I've got that under control. I hope you guys are doing okay. I leave Saturday. I'll be home back in LA soon, and I probably will sleep for a couple of days because I am tired. I know I already said that probably. I don't remember. I thought it, but did I say it? There's no telling. Today we're going to be reading the poet, an Iranian poet. His name is Sohrab Sepehri. That's spelled Sepehri. I looked up several ways to pronounce his name, and I found about 10 different ways, but that one was the most frequently. So I'm sorry if I'm wrong. He lived from 1928 to 1980. He was also a painter, and I wasn't unable to find any good images of his paintings. So if anyone knows anything about his visual work, I would love to find out more about that. The piece I'm going to be reading today is translated by Ishmael Solomon. I've just basically been finding his work online. I wasn't able to get a book yet. So embarrassingly, these are just from poemhunter.com. I think that's what it's called. But I really just stumbled on him and kept reading these and really enjoyed it. So let's do it. This one is called Friend. She was great and belonged to the present time and had affinity with all bright horizons and fathomed the language of the earth and water. Her voice sounded like the sad tone of truth. Her eyelids pointed to the heartbeats of elements. Her fingers leafed through the generous air, and she directed kindness towards our hearts. She was the image of her solitude, and for the mirror, she interpreted the most amorous moments of her time. Like rain, she was full of fresh repetitions, and like the trees, she grew with the blessing of light. She called out the wind's childhood, and tied the strings of words to the latch of water. And one night she enunciated the green message of love so vividly that we touched the emotion of earth and felt fresh like a bucket of murmuring water. Again and again we saw her, basket in hand, going to pluck a cluster of glad tidings. Alas, she failed to sit in full view of the pigeons and walked to the brink of Nil and stretched out beyond the patient lights, and she did not mind at all how lonely we would feel to eat apples at the intervals of the distressing closing of doors. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this one short. As always, you can come fuck with me on Instagram or Twitter. My handle is ROBYN_ONEIL. What else do I have? Don't be boring. I guess have children if you want to have children. I'll continue to be childless. Wear sweatpants more often than you do because they're great. They're comfortable. Eat your bananas and apples. I haven't reminded you guys of that lately. I've been continuing with bananas and apples. Enjoy your alone time. Watch Golden Girls with me sometime. Take a walk. Buy a new pillow. Yours is probably too old. Oh my God, one time I had a pillow for like 20 years. I'm not even kidding. It was the most disgusting thing. All right, now that I've admitted that, I'm going to ask you guys to take good care of yourselves. Be good to those who love you. Be good to yourself. I love you, and I will talk to you again on Monday. Bye-bye, guys.